A very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I sincerely hope that today finds you well. Thankfully, a little drier than yesterday. On behalf of our vendors, Jessica, Tony, and the team at Hardcourts First, my name is Andy. I'd like to formally welcome you all to today's affairs. It is fabulous to see you all here. Thank you so much for giving us your time and attention in advance. But for one of you, my word, are you going to be able to punch your lucky ticket with the purchase of 2 of 4 Tiller Street in brilliant Burwood East. Now, let us firstly go through the contract, and you'll be pleased to hear it is crystal clear in nature, as such has no cooling off period and is unconditional in its nature. Path to ownership is rather straightforward in that providing you are the most successful bidder over our vendor's reasonable reserve price, we will ask you to do 2 things. Firstly, put pen to paper on the contract, accepting the terms as agreed, and of course pay that slender 10% of the final purchase price. Ownership will officially be yours in a very flexible 30, 60 or 90 days. Those terms are agreeable prior to today if you do have any differences that you want to make on the contract. Land is described as Lot 2 on plan of subdivision 705144B, volume 11402, folio 668, which, along with all of the fixtures and fittings in this fabulous home, is known to you and I, thankfully, as 2 of 4 Tiller Street in Burwood East. Responsible authority is, of course, our great friends at the City of Whitehall's Zoning General Residential. Now, the auction will be done in accordance with Schedule 1 of the Sale of Land Regulations 2014. Any other special conditions that are made available for inspection before the start of this call. Auction rules permit the making of vendor bids on behalf of the vendor, prohibits the making of vendor bids by anybody other than myself, at which point I will simply say vendor bid, and then I'll indicate bids upon your kind request. Now, a person cannot falsely claim or acknowledge that he or she made a bid. The law prohibits a person from hindering bidding or causing a major disruption to the auction. You guys look like a fabulous bunch. I haven't seen an angry face so far, so I'm sure we're not going to have any issues. I'm going to let you know there are substantial penalty for anybody that decides to kick off. Now, I may make one or more bids on behalf of the vendor, and I may refuse any bid. I may determine the amounts by which the bidding may be advanced. Believe me, I am doing that for your benefit as buyers. It's my job to put you in a strong position moving forward. May refer the bid to the vendor before the conclusion of the auction. In the event of a dispute, I may resubmit the property for sale again at the last undisputed bid, or indeed start the bidding over if necessary. Now, these last 2 points are really crucial, my friends, so please pay attention. Firstly, cannot accept any bidder offer for the property after it has been knocked down, unless, of course, vendor or successful bidder refuse to sign that contract following the auction. And finally, of course, we've got a reserve price. We are not in the business of giving property away. Given the quality of the home, though, I'm telling you, it's rather reasonable. But for whatever reason, if we pass in below that reserve price, vendor will first negotiate with the highest bidder. My friends, contract conduct, everything's been on display and available for the last few weeks. Does anybody have any final questions before we rock and roll? Fabulous, fabulous. Jessica Chin doing a wonderful job as always. Now, friends, over the last few months, there have been quite a few townhomes that have been sold under this fair hammer. And the thing that they all had in common, well, frankly, they all kind of felt like townhomes. However, when I arrived here to meet our fabulous vendors who have done such a magnificent job of presenting the home as well as they have, it was very obvious that this one felt different. I hadn't seen such open spaces before in a home like this, nor had I seen sleeping quarters quite as expansive. So I started to look around for weaknesses. Normally in townhomes, there's a degree of compromise when you buy them. Not with this one. Quality finishing surrounded me as I looked from tip to toe. Practicality in abundance. I was starting to forget where I was and assuming I just walked into a fabulous home fit for any family. I'd forgotten what it actually is and felt what it means to the buyer that moves in here. The world has changed our view on the way that we run our life, maybe forever. And as homeowners, we are wanting more from our homes. We are wanting flexibility. We are wanting everything that we need for comfort, just in case things turn sour. And with this home, you need not compromise on anything. Friends, all the very best of luck for today. The only thing that stops you from buying this is inactivity. So who wants to get me started with an opening bidder offer for this fabulous home here in Burwood East? Bottle of Dutch Courage for the opening bidder. Who wants to get me started, my friends? Start wherever you wish. $950. My word. I'm hoping there's some money in that bottle of Dutch Courage because you're going to need a little bit more than that. At $950, opening gambit, and I'll look for an easy 50k ride to take me to a mill. At $950,000, who wants to take me to that even 1 million mark? Welcome to the bidding, my dear. I'm sure it won't be the last we see of you. At $950,000, someone take me to the $1 million mark now. It's worth that and then some, my friends. Is that a wave at the back there? $1 million is sitting in the middle right now. And at $950,000 in the middle, $1 million is what I want to see. Surely, my friends, we'll be quoting bigger than this now. At $950,000, someone take me to the magical $1 million mark. Once the call at $950,000. Those open spaces lead to versatility, my friends. You can switch things every which way you want. If you really wanted, you can make that study downstairs into a 5th bedroom for the guests. But as a home office, it works perfectly well. Domains brought out the statistic. Home office searches rose by about 850% over the course of last year. It is a key item of interest for a heck of a lot of people. Second call at $950. $1 million is the next stop on this journey. I'm just here to help guide you along said journey, my friends. That's all I'm here to do. You're not bidding against me. You're not bidding against the vendors. It is your competing buyers in the crowd that you are up against, of which there are plenty. You'd have to be living under a rock to have not seen all of the news reports suggesting how hot this market is. If you do not act now, you will be paying more later. That I can guarantee. $950, third call at $950. Need to be taken to the mill at the very, very least. At this stage, at that level, we've pretty much got the ground floor sorted, but it's only half the house, I'm afraid. Can't sell it half by half. Need to sell the whole thing at once. $950,000. Think about your location, my friends, as well. Just about every type of educational facility one could ever wish for. Burwood East is home to some of the more intelligent folks in Melbourne. Deakin Uni, not too far away. I qualified for Deakin Uni once upon a time, only lasted a semester. Well, I'm an auctioneer. Last call at $950 before I take you to a mill myself on a vendor bid. I'm happy to, but I'd rather you guys steal the show. I'm not here to take part. I'm here to just facilitate. $950,000, looking for that even $1 million mark to get you into that box seat. $950K, last chance before I take you to a mill. All right, my friends, I've got no hesitation. There's plenty of value left in this one. At that $1 million is now on a vendor bid with me, my dear. Take me to $1,050,000 if you wish. $950 was never going to buy the home, but it did break the ice, which I really appreciate. Take me to $1,050,000 and you'll be a heck of a lot closer. $1 million is on me now on a vendor bid. Take me to $1,050,000, my dear. Yes? Good stuff. Is that a nod? I can't tell with these masks on. It makes it a little bit more difficult, right? Is that $1,050,000? Madam, you're clinging on to that bottle of whiskey like your life depended on it. I'm telling you now, it tastes better with a contract. And $1 million on me now, bend or bid. Now it's time for you guys to take the reins. What's the call at $1 million flat? I've broken that barrier for you now, my friends. Now's the time for you guys to take over this race. I've done the hard bit. Now it's time for you guys to get involved. Once the chance to dance at $1 million. Twice at 1 million even. Looking for another rise of 50. Still got plenty to go in this one. $1 million even. Thrice the call at $1 million. My dear, how about a 25? I'll shorten my stride and make it easier for you to catch up. How about a $1.25? Book 25 is what I want to see, my friends. And look, there's so much value left in this one. So much. There's way more house here than what we are currently presenting in terms of the number. 4 bedrooms. You've got that fabulous rumpus room upstairs. Perfect for families with kids because you can hide all the toys. It's perfect for that. The master bedroom got so many positive comments because of how vast it is. Live like a king or queen, my friends, without having to pay for an entire castle. $1 million now, looking for a 25k rise to get in the frame. We're already on the phone now. Hopefully it's with the bank and not the dinner table. $1 million now. Once, looking for a $1.25. Twice. 25k rise, gang. There's plenty of value left in this. All you need to do is take a look at some comparables, my friends. Any type of button you press on your calculator, your research finder, it makes no difference. It will tell you that this thing is worth a lot more than this. $1 million, twice the call. Looking for a third time now at $1 million. Someone take me to a $1.25. Friends, when you know that the buyer environment is somewhat frantic right now, you've got to at least take that right to negotiate. It's the best piece of legislation for anybody that's looking to buy in a hot market. If you get to sit at that and win the right to negotiate, you get vendors that are ready to sell. If you're waiting for me to go inside, good luck. I might be here for a little while yet, so you might as well get involved. Path to ownership is not by having your arms folded, it's not by having your hands in your pockets. By putting your hand up and saying hello. $1 million for the third call at 1 million flat. This is no townhouse, friends. This is a home. This is a proper home. Ducted heating, back cooling. You've got split systems to make it a little bit more cost effective. And the quality is absolutely in abundance. The kitchen lined with stone. Plenty of pantry space. The working quarters kicking around now. That big laundry just off the study area, which is the ideal size. But the versatility is also defined by the practicality. Data points everywhere so that you can put your internet wherever you need it to be. Power points in abundance. You can make that big living space at the bottom suit you in any which way. It's all good. Gang, every single... Thank you so much for breaking my tension. At $1,020,000 now, back in front there, my dear. At $1,020,000, genuine bidder now at $1,020,000, looking for $1,040,000 to get you in the frame. I've shortened it up just again by a smidge of 5k, just so we can entertain you, my dear. So well done. At $1,020,000, looking for a rise of 20 now to take you to 40. At $1,020,000, genuine bidder here now at 1,020,000. Once the call at 1,020,000, first right to negotiate is what we have on offer right now. It's at the hands of that young lady over there to my left, your right. Second call at 1,020,000. We've all made our way out here. We all know what we have to face should we go back into the market and compete once again. You can stop all that right here. All you got to do, watch out, my dear. Nearly fell into the bush. 1,020,000 twice now. I don't want to interject again. And 1,020,000, looking for another rise of 20 to 1,040,000, which would give you that right to negotiate. It's the best position to be in a hot market like this. When you have the legal, undivided attention of our vendor, until you have milked it for every last cent you can. Twice, 1,020,000. Lady on the left, you're right now. Who wants to take me to 1,040,000? Price at 1,020,000. What's that? Jessica's waving at me from the top of the driveway. I need my binoculars out. Got a bit of turning up. Jeepers. Well, if we've got a bit of turning up, you guys better act now before this one gets involved. Seriously. Get involved, gang. You've got people starting to line up. You will have action against you that might be subject to finance. But if the numbers are right, when money gets cheap, it is crazy how much more some buyers are getting in terms of their loan capacity. It's become more affordable now than ever, my friends, to actually pursue your dream. Stick with me, my dear. Thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it, all right? I really do. 1,020,000 for the last time. Someone take me to 1,040,000. Do it soon. We're ringing that bell of opportunity on the train, my friends. Time to jump aboard, lest you get left at the station. $1,020,000 now. Bonnie's just whispered in my ear saying, Andy, I might buy it at that level. Don't blame you, Bonnie. Don't blame you. $1,020,000 with my lady over here now at 1,020,000, looking for another rise of 20 at the very least to get you in the frame. We've got a couple of conversations going on at the rear here at 1,020,000. It's dead centre. Being made to work for this one, but if it was easy, it'd be boring, I reckon. At 1,020,000. Who wants to even give me, if you're feeling a bit nervous, who wants to even give me a 10k rise? An easy 10k entry fee to join in on this race. It's got to be worth a punt at 10k. Window opportunity is firmly ajar now. At 1,020,000, looking for that next rise of at least 10 to take you to 1,030,000. 1,020,000, first call. $1,020,000, second call. Looking for an easy peasy rise of 10. I will. 30 it is. Welcome in. And 1,030, say 1,040 for me, my dear. I told you guys, don't let the guy in the car come out. 30, 40. Yes. 1,030,000 at the rear now. Looking to come from the back of the pack and take it home at 1,030,000. Out the back there. He's obviously got the decision maker on the phone at 1,030,000. Down the middle. 40. Once at 1,030,000. Jessica, whisper sweet nothings to that young lady, please, because we need to get some action now. Twice. And $1,030,000. Mill 40's the next little move now at $1,030,000. Right up the riddle diddle. Third call. $1,030,000. Say 40 for me, honey. Yes? Geez, these mashed. 04. Wonderful. $1,040,000 back in front. And $1,040,000. Say 50 for me, friends. Tony, it's against your boy now at $1,040,000. Right in back here on the left-hand side. Mill 40, 50 is the next move. 40's here, 50's back with you. My friend, give me 2 of those, please. We're still a bit of a distance from you and the vendor. You can keep repeating yourself. I'm just going to keep asking for another 5 on top. So that's 2 5s, making it 10. Jeepers, you could be here for a while. Strap into your seats, gang. In a mill 45. Go mill 55, my dear. I'd say a mill 60 is probably an even better move. 45 dead centre. 55. $1,045,000 now. Once at $1,045,000. I think there's still so much value in this. I've done that many townhome sales in and around here. We've clocked up mileage way past where we're at now. And the market's not got any stronger for the buyer. It's got stronger for the vendor. Twice. $1,045,000. Is that a scratch in the back or a bit there, my dear? Be careful.
Scratch.
Price the call at $1,045,000. You got to take me to $1,055,000, my dear. Come along with me now. I'm only trying to help you get in a stronger position. Is this a sign of weakness at 5K? Who knows? What do we think, Jessica? $1,045,000. Priced a bit now at $1,045,000. Anybody who's waited in the wings, you've waited long enough. The market has picked up sufficiently so that if you're trying to be astute, that time is over now. $1,045,000. All done. Finishing away at $1,045,000. Over here now, madam. Are we in or are we out? In or out, madam? $1,050,000. And $1,045,000. It's right down the centre now at $1,045,000. Let me just go refer to my vendor. Give me 2 minutes. Be up with you ever so quickly. Put a $1,045,000. All right, then, team, I've got the instructions rather clear from my vendor. No vendor bids are coming from me anymore. If we see no better bid, first right to negotiate will sit with my well-dressed friend down the middle. But you've got to make your move now, gang. No more dilly-dallying. The vendor wants to have this thing sold, and she's happy to chat to our highest bidder if we see no better bid. At $1,045,000, you need to act now. I'm not bluffing anymore. Once at $1,045,000. Time to go, gang. If you're not hanging around for anything but trying to get an opportunity, you ain't going to get one because you haven't got the right to negotiate. You need to be the highest bidder to do just that. Twice at $1,045,000. Gorgeously big bedrooms upstairs, accompanied by that amazing rumpus room, perfect for kids' quarters. Formal lounge at the front, that huge space out the back. Roller door rear access, giving you space for the tools, the trailers, the pop-top caravan, the jet ski, the boat, you name it. Heating, cooling in every single room, LED lighting, making it even easier on the electricity bill. Second chance we're on now at $1,045,000. You've got to do it now, though, because otherwise we're just going to pass it in. We're going to pause the process and negotiate with our man at the back. Simple as that, gang. Third call. Bonnie needs to know. $1,045,000. Need to hear it now, friends. Otherwise, we will simply negotiate. Happy to, as is our vendor. No, you're going to take 5 at the very, very least. Can't take 2. Got to take 5 at the minimum. $1,045,000, last chance. At $1,045,000, are we done? Are we in? Are we out? Let me know now. Speak or forever hold your peace. It ain't going to be the keys, I can tell you that. $1,045,000, done, finished. 05 it is. We start again. 05, 55. Come along, friends. There should be no need to think at this sort of level. This should just be action. This should just be action at this kind of money for this kind of house. Once at $1,050,000. 55's the next stop at the minimum. Twice at $1,050,000. I don't know who we're on the phone to, team, but they either should have been here or we should have had some clear instructions. Third time at $1,050,000. Say $1,055,000. Are we in or are we out there, my friend? Don't let that suit of yours down. $1,050,000. Here, not here. Are we in or are we out? Instructions. The instructions should just simply be yes. Bid. Words of one syllable like that. $1,050,000. Bringing this thing to a head. If we see no better bid, all done. For this brilliant home in Burwood East. Finished, away. About to set off on the highway, my friend, and it's going to be with a very disappointed person on the other end of that phone. Let me know now. We spent 4 weeks trying to get this thing sold. Now's not the time to procrastinate. Yes or no? We're out. Bad decision, I reckon, given the hotness of this market. I reckon you're just going to end up paying more later. $1,050,000, once, twice, thrice. Looking to press pause on the sale. The right to negotiate sitting here. No better bid over £1,050,000. All done. Finished and away. And £1,050,000. Are you sure, Tony? We're sure we're Cactus and £1,050,000. Sure we're done? Oh, come along there, my friends. This young lady's been waiting patiently forever. Sure, that's the start of a song. Can't remember which one, though. And £1,050,000. Stick with me, my dear. You're going to get an opportunity to negotiate with such a motivated vendor if we see no better bid. And £1,050,000 sitting on my left now. £1,050,000. Last chance to dance at £1,050,000. So much house at this sort of level in this postcode. In this municipality, Whitehorse is white hot. Last go, all done, my dear. You fought hard, you fought well. At £1,050,000, now's the time for the championship rounds where you go and face our astute vendor. All the very best at £1,050,000. We look to pass the property in. We ain't pressing an end to this sale, though. We're just pressing pause. There will be a sold sticker in due course, my friends. But for 2 and 4 Tiller Street, here in Burwood East, at £1,050,000, we press pause there and wish you all the very best for your weekend. Thanks for joining us on behalf of the team at Hardcore's First. We'll speak to you real soon. Congratulations for winning the right to negotiate. Well done.